Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. Welcome to Denver.
Conversations, no, I really don't like talking. If you won't walk out of my life, you better get a walk in. Tell her get off my IG, I know you stalking. I'm just sick and tired of taking on the blind. Losing my confidence, I'm sending a load in my shirt. I'm in love, I just seen the break out of the shirt. You say you changed, but I still see that you are the same. Keep them hidden. I tell them down deep inside. Baby, come show me the light. I'm on with y'all. Are you really on my side? Always hiding when I cry. Want your help, but I decline. I don't wanna cross the line, but it's gotten to that time. Trying to run away, but I've been running out of options. I ain't one for conversations, no, I really don't like talking. If you won't walk out of my life, you better get a walk in. I tell her get off my IG, I know you stalking. I'm just sick and tired of taking on the blind. Losing my confidence, I'm sitting up.
Welcome. Hi, everybody. We're in.
Drugs, medication, and therapy. They only seem to help temporarily. Only one thing that takes care of me. Self-sabotage, only way to find clarity. Baby, I know that I've been acting strange lately. Maybe I'm not as crazy as what it may seem. If you with me, step right up. For the people just like us, we are not alone. Can you keep a secret? 'Cause you never know when the moon knows. We are not alone. Can you keep a secret? 'Cause you never know.
Welcome back to 1996, 2001, and 2022, and are more in the future here. Both teams are lined up, and we are set to get things going. The Rangers are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Puts it on net, takes it right in the chest, and that pass attempt is deflected. Slides it on over to McKinnon. Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, and he misfires on that. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Georgiev. Scooped up along the wall by Drouin. The Rangers played along the boards. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Here's a short pass to Drouin. Slides it across to Zibanejad. And that puck leaves the zone. Sends it over to Roslovic. And that's blocked in traffic. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. And a strong effort on that play.
Georgiev's all over that save. I mean, he's dialed in, and he recognizes where he has to be at the right time.
Tees it up from the point. Big time save. Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. The Avs carried along the wall. Good stop by Shesterkin. The Rangers gain control of the puck against the wall. In all alone! Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint. He said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
The Avalanche have possession along the boards. New York's looking to break out of their own end. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Manson. Sends it quickly to Drouin. Slick feed. Slides it diagonally to Manson. The Rangers gain control of it. Slides it quickly to Trocheck. Across the line from center. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Kyle's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box.
Panarin's third-eye zone ability means he can distribute the puck so well. McKinnon's got incredible strength and balance when carrying the play. His unstoppable force zone ability means he's hard to jostle off the puck. I'll be watching these two players to see if one of them can really shine for their team tonight. Guys, back to you.
And that's picked off in the neutral zone by McCall. Fantastic save!
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
And he totally whiffs on that one. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. That's just a great heads-up read at center ice. Lays into the body. Here we go, 2-on-1. Here's a pass. Oh, they missed the net. I thought they had it. Moves it to Schneider. New York's moving the puck through center ice. The Rangers looking against the half wall. Looks to set up at the point now. They score!
Well, this is just a great job to get the hands away from the body and deflect that puck into the net as it changes direction. Goaltender doesn't have a chance.
The Rangers finally get the game's first goal here in the late goings of this frame. What are they doing right here, Cheryl?
Well, I think they're being aggressive, James. I mean, they've got that attack mentality. They're not sitting back, and now that they put one in, it's about staying the course. They need to get to this intermission and talk about continuing to push towards that end goal.
Great save by the goaltender. Just real smart positioning on that one.
Well, he's showing great mobility here as he drops into the butterfly and moves across his crease with ease to make the save.
On the redirect, scores! And they beat the buzzer and kept right here in the period.
They always say, James, that to start a period and to finish periods are critical times, and they get one here. They go to the dressing room with a lot of momentum. James, this is just an absolute clinic and body position, how to roll off your coverage, and it's perfectly executed as he doesn't have much time to get the one-timer off, but he gets his stick available and he executes.
Moves the puck over to Trocheck. First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports. Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
The Rangers are up by 2 to start the second period, and you know what the coach said in the intermission? Keep doing what you're doing. They have the majority of shots through to the net. They've got that shooting mentality, and they're playing with their instincts.
Stopped by the goaltender.
He's got a gift to read and anticipate the play, and when he drops into that butterfly position, not only is he as big as possible and covers the top half, but he's agile enough to slide across to cover the lower half.
Quick pass over to Lehkonen. Gaining steam here on the attack. Oh, and here's the pass. And he takes a shot. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Zibanejad's got it in the defensive end. A little dipsy doodle and he loses possession of the puck.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do.
Scores! and they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back. We see players work on this all the time in practice, James. It's about getting position net front, and then once that puck is coming towards you, you got to get your hands away from the body with great hand-eye coordination. Just get your stick on it. You're not sure where it's going all the time, but this time it winds up in the back of the net.
New York's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. Moves it quickly over to Manson. New York's got the puck along the wall. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Sets it in front. Scores! What an opportunity, and delivers!
Well, this goal on the one-timer is another example of how well-rounded these athletes are today. He's not typically known for it, but he's able to let this one rip. It's a beautiful goal.
The Rangers will be tough to beat tonight if they continue to play the way they have been, really active in the offensive zone. Fires it on net. Oh, and he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there.
Georgiev's been off his game tonight.
He's got a step. Here's the pass in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. New York's got it in their own zone. Now a quick pass to Trocheck. Colorado's gained possession. Broken up at center by Panarin. The Rangers get a hold of the puck along the boards. New York's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Colorado's in on the offensive attack now. What a steal in his own end. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Drives to the paint. Stopped by Shesterkin.
What an incredible glove save by the goaltender. I mean, he gets out to the top of his crease. He's challenging. He's saying, hey, try and beat me on this side.
Shot. Turned aside by Georgiev. Picked up along the boards by Cooley. Denies him again. Passes over to Colton. Quick pass to Johnson. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Colorado's on the attack. And there's the save. Quick feed to Hedl. Centering feed. And that chance is blocked. Here's a short pass to Hedl. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Directed over to Cogliano. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Nice pad save. Tries to get the puck to Vesey. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Lindgren's moving the puck through his own zone. Pokes it away in his own end. Big stop just as time expires in the period. And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we're coming back with much more next. 40 minutes in the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. Curious to see if there was any message sent in the room in that second intermission, because it has been a blowout thus far. I wonder if they might even just run the clock. Well, 2 periods down. Here scores another one, and listen to these fans now, Cheryl. They don't like it one bit.
Oh, they don't like it, James. It is ugly inside the building. You couldn't get anything going on the ice, and even harder when your own fans are booing.
Moves it to Lindgren. Here's a chance. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. The Avalanche have the puck in the open ice. Drives it to the crease. Scores! Nathan MacKinnon! The Avs are showing a little pride here in the third.
Really, that's all that it's about right now. This game is over, and you can see they just want this game and the clock to tick down. They want that final buzzer to go.
Colorado's got the puck here in the open ice. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. Moves it quickly over to Zibanejad. And he slides it quickly to Roslovic. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. York's offense has been a thing to watch tonight as they lead it big time here early in the third. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. And he takes the dish. Takes a shot. Oh, there's a great stop by Shesterkin.
It's incredible how much more accurate your shot is when the puck is sitting.
Well, a sign that they haven't rolled over just yet here, Cheryl.
Well, any life is good life right now when you're looking at this kind of deficit, James. And if you're the goal scorer, you certainly feel good about yourself. But from a collective group and the units that are going out there, they're going to have to find a way to generate offense. And, hey, they're going to take some risks out here because they got to get a few.
And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. Denied that one. Still has possession. Oh, and another save! There's the whistle, and here's the goal.
Well, you're going to get the interference call anytime you impede the forward movement of your opponent when they do not have the puck. You got to allow that to happen, otherwise you go into the box.
Colorado's won the draw. Quick pass across to Rantanen. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Man, is he ever known for this. When he jogs into that butterfly positioning, he makes himself as big as possible. So tough to beat because there is no net available.
Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. They are really dialed in here tonight. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Grabbed along the boards by McKinnon. From his own end, he picks up the puck. And the puck clears the zone. And he takes the feed. Spectacular score! Right with the man advantage, and they make it quick. The Avs are trying to shift that momentum in their direction after that one.
Yeah, they've had the majority of the possession, James, but it doesn't matter, does it, if it doesn't convert to goals.
Colorado's got the puck along the wall. Passes on over to Schneider.
There's been so much offense in this game, James. It's been real entertaining for us and the fans in the building. Listen, I was more of a defensive specialist, so I wouldn't have been up in the tap, but clearly the game's changing.
Picked up along the wall by Wood. Here he is, wristed on net. Denies that opportunity.
Well, that was a hard shot, and the mask makes the save. He got his bell rung on that one, James.
Puck sent across the blue line. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Georgiev. Moves inside. Takes the puck. Colorado's got the puck against the wall. Quick pass to Wood. Oh, and he whiffs on it. And that's a smart heads-up play by Shesterkin. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Great pressure to force the turnover by Duhaime. Quick feed to Schneider. Handles the pass. The Rangers take it from the side. New York's got possession here in the offensive zone. Feeds the puck up to Drouin. Broken up with a stick. Takes the pass from the left wing. Cutting to the front of the net. Taken along the wall by Drouin. Penalty coming up. And that's stopped by the goaltender. Great save to stay with it. Carl's got the answer as to who had the better night.
McKinnon's got my vote here, guys, and this was a close decision for me. The players were tying points, so for me it was hard to choose, but I thought he worked hard and he's really impressed me.
Sends the pass in front, and that doesn't go as it's off the stick. Here's a short pass to Rantanen. Cut into the slot. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
That's the third call of the period, and it really looks like they weren't dialed in or ready to play in this game, and preparation is key, otherwise things like this happen.
Nice job tying up his opponent. Moves it to Rantanen, and that's off a stick. Taken by Rantanen. Scores! And they strike once again with the extra attacker.
Wow, this is open up the lanes to attack the net.
And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Toss to the front. Intercepted the pass. Miller's carrying it ahead. Shot! Denied by the goaltender. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. New York's won the faceoff. Here's a shot. There's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening.
The Rangers skate away with the victory despite the fact that this game looked like it might have gone the other way, Cheryl.
Well, no question, James. Possession time was lopsided here, but they found a way to connect on passes and really generate opportunities when they did have it on their stick. Hey,
You know I've spent a good few years just thinking about you. My head is filled with souvenirs. I'm limping, beginning to undo the pieces of me, strung together, free, the new me. I dream of you when I'm bleeding, I'm veiny, I'm draining out and done. I wonder if there's a small amount in your heart, a part of
Well,
What do you want then? To send me to the sun, set fire to Muscle Beach. Us women liars, best not heard but seen. Fake news. All I had to do was be a good few as I fell from the sky you built for me. You did so much for me. You made me. Nobody gets you. Power, nobody understands. We do, we get it. You psychopath. If we hated you, really we wanted you. If we wanted you, really we did. So powerful, you can rewrite history. Didn't know it was men like you who made life what it's worth. So I better think twice before I disrespect the guy who's failed every job on earth. You can't split the atom any more than I'm gonna give birth to a psychopath.
we're in Tampa, Florida for EA's.
Let's all be famous. Let's run our mouth to the camera. Do
Welcome to the sunshine.
Most of the days when I'm walking around Camden with a smirk on my face. Put my hand in my pocket to find some change, but get the memories erased. Cause you know what life is, it's extremely divisive. It's fraudulent race for you to trim me sides of young, dumb, living off mum. That's a line from a friend that I thought I should bump. Not all the words of my own, but I don't want you to judge. I thought inspiration was all about fun. Life's been eating.
Welcome back to EA Sports, everybody. And the Avalanche are ready to bury the opposition. The officials there at center, and I think we are about to get this one underway. The Bolts will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Takes the feed from the left side. Taves gains the line and into the offensive zone. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Moves it to the middle. He scores! What a play!
Well, he does a great job of maneuvering his body to get available in tight to the goaltender. Anytime you're net front, you want to find a way to get your stick on a puck. This one-timer that he's able to get off beats the goaltender clean.
And he takes the pass. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
When you're down a goal, you can't generate any offense if you're shorthanded. They're going to have to be opportunistic, find a way to kill it off, and then reset the momentum.
Cogliano's won it in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Stamkos. From the left side, they gain the zone. Great read with the stick. Grabs control of it at the point. Centering feed! Moves it again! And nothing materializes on that chance. The Avs will play it in their own end. Picked up here in the neutral zone by Walker. Can't pull the trigger. One last rush here on this power play. Takes the pass. And a stick break setup. Jabs the puck away. And a solid effort by the penalty killers as we are back to even strength.
Well, this power play unit was stagnant, James. They didn't create any offense. They didn't get any pucks to the net, and there are really no chances.
Save made by the goalie. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. And that's poked away. Colorado's crossed the line and on the attack. Takes it to the net. And that shot goes off the side of the net. And it's a quick pass to Paul. One-on-one with the goaltender. Oh, and he can't pull the trigger on the play.
Well, it's because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Tampa Bay's up 1-0. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Pushes it across to Rantanen. The Avalanche have gained possession off the wall. Poked away at center by McCarr. There he is on the backhand. And he turns that one aside. Points tripped up. What a chance here. And that rush comes to an end after a great defensive play.
Well, when you're looking for the equalizer, it's tough to take a penalty and play shorthanded, James. You got to find a way to get to even strength so you can generate some offense.
Points got that zone ability that helps him generate scoring, guys. There's more ice available on the power play. Let's see if he can get a good look here.
And off the draw, they'll take possession. Quick pass to Hagel. Denied by the goaltender. Plays it ahead, but he's under attack. Works it across to Duhaime. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Points looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Quick shot! Here's a shot! And he catches that one with the glove. The Avs take it across the line. Breakaway! Oh, dives above the play!
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
The Avs have it now. Grabs the puck here in their own end. Granted, it's out of the box, and both sides are back to even strength. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Vasilevsky.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Scores! On point! As in Brayden Point who scores.
Now, when the puck is on his stick, he's like a puppeteer, isn't he? He knows how to manipulate everyone on the ice, and while he's doing it, he's scanning. So he's making sure he knows where everyone is, and then he opens up the lane, the one that he wants, the one that he directed, because he directed that traffic, and he finds it. I mean, his tape-to-tape passing is incredible.
Slides the puck across to McKinnon. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. Slides the puck ahead to Kucherov. Some good stick work to force that turnover. Points got it in the defensive zone. Poked away by McCarr. Tampa Bay's got the puck in the defensive end. Quick feed to Sergachev. We got a whistle offside to call. Here in the later stages of this period, the Bolts have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And with the two tied up off the face-off, a great read to grab possession of the puck. Colorado's looking to break out of their own end. Here's a chance on the attack. Scores! At the buzzer, and they get one!
Well, coaches always say the first minute and the last minute of every period are critical. Well, now they've got momentum heading into the next period. They got to carry it forward. Oh, man, he's an incredible passer, James. I mean, he's got IQ and awareness, so he knows where he wants to put the puck, so he's one step ahead of everyone. But then it's all about your delivery. You have to give a pass that someone can receive. So the perfect timing or the temperature, you want to make sure that it's flat, it's crisp, and he seems to do it every single time.
The Avs get a hold of the draw. And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner. Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Avs find themselves in a close game here, only trailing by one. It could have been much worse because they didn't manage the puck at all. They didn't look connected either, James. They got to get talking if they want to shore that up and look to go the other direction.
And he takes the feed. Sends the pass in front. Scores! What a finish on the play!
As a defender, there's certain areas of the ice that you just cannot give up, James. And you cannot give the middle of the ice, and that's exactly what happens here, and as a result, a goal is scored.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Tampa Bay's got a 3-1 lead. Colorado's got the puck against the boards. Stones him in front. Oh, and a heads-up play to poke it away. Here's a chance. Scores! And there's the counter-punch we were looking for, Cheryl, as they answer back.
Well, they answer back and they take the win or the momentum out of their opponent's
face-off at center. Here's a short pass to McKinnon. And they keep the pressure on. Feed to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Vasilevsky's going to slow it down here and hang on for the whistle.
Well, a good decision right there to dictate the tempo of the game, especially when he hasn't been busy. He's engaging right now.
Colorado's put up a lot of shots and so far plenty of scoring chances, and yet they still trail here in the second. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Tries to feed it over to Cirelli. Moves the puck. The Bolts get a hold of it. Intercepted at center by Rantanen. Centering feed! And it's blocked! Loose puck and they're off to the races. The Avalanche have possession along the boards. Off a stick and they can't connect. Here's a chance to the middle. The shot! Easily turned away with the glove. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Colorado's shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. Middlestat stick handling in his own zone. Trying to turn on the Jets here. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range. Angles it over to Duhaime. Moves it to Paul. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Paul's got the puck. Poked away by Duhaime. He says, let's get physical on that play. Sends it in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Chase right inside. How did he stop that one? Big time save. Oh, my goodness.
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
The Avs gain control of the puck against the wall. From the point, they take control of it. Oh, he made the save. How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it.
Textbook poke check by Johnson. Moves into the slot. Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net.
Sometimes when you have the puck on your stick in a primetime scoring area, it's not about threading the needle, and when you try and thread it, sometimes you miss. And that's what happened there.
And he stops that cannon there. Wow. Less than a minute to go here in the second. A chance to get it out of the defensive zone. And there's the whistle icing the call. Colorado's had a lot of good looks offensively, but they have run into one hot goaltender, which is why they trail late in this second. McKinnon's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too. Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. And this one's underway here in the third. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Colorado's had the puck a ton in this game, so it often is difficult to find yourself trailing in it. And you know what? There's a...
Scores! Well, that's number 2, Pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You got to believe he's got to be looking for the hack.
The Lightning have delivered an absolute backbreaker here to start the third, extending the lead to 2.
Well, yeah, and that's quite a cushion now, isn't it? It's completely changed the mindset in this third period. Now it's not just about holding on, but staying aggressive and looking to get more.
And they get the extra attacker out as the goaltender gets to the bench. Centering pass in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Penalty coming up here. Point's going to serve a pair for interference. Well, as both teams dig in for the face-off here just moments away, it's our first opportunity to look at the power play unit here.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the center.
Scores! They convert on the power play and get it done.
And it's so important when you're on the power play to have precise execution of your passes and you're able to move the coverage. That's exactly what the...
The Avalanche have to be feeling good about themselves now, making this a one-goal hockey game.
Yeah, and it feels like it's going to be a race to the finish, doesn't it, James? I mean, they're right there. They're all over the puck and real urgent.
Here we go. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
Rantanen's team has the advantage here with the power play, and it's an opportunity for him to use his zone ability and maybe even help the team like the Lamb.
Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Quick whistle stops the play.
3 penalties in 1 period. You got to stay disciplined, and what it does is it disrupts the flow of your bench. Only your PKers are getting out of there.
The Avs win that offensive zone face-off. Moves it to Cirelli. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. He takes a moment to backtrack, but maintains possession. The Bolts have it now. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Colorado's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Points out of the box, but they're still short-handed as he steps in to help try to kill off this penalty. The Bolts penalty killers come up huge.
Well, when you have the player advantage and you're down by a goal, you have to generate some momentum. And the first stop is putting it in the back of the net. And now they're back at even strength, trying to get back on the board.
The Bolts gain the zone. Oh, a quick little pickpocket on the play. Here they come on the attack. The Bolts grab possession of the puck. Tampa Bay's moving it along the wing. Moves the puck across to McCarr. Gaining momentum up along the side. Takes the feed. Oh, and he whiffs. The Lightning have taken possession in their own end. Knocked away with the stick by McKinnon. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. The Bolts gain possession. Good stand-up hit. And a great read to turn that play aside. Right there, center it into the offensive zone. Picks up the puck. Here's a shot. Big-time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Made that stop. And there's a power play opportunity coming up here. Forces the turnover. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. Moves with the puck at the corner. Here's a backhander. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision.
Up by 1 and you take a penalty, applying some pressure to the PK unit here as the power play has an opportunity to get the equalizer. They scored earlier on the power play, James, and it was simple, but it was effective. Why? Because they know the personnel, and they know the strengths of their team, and guess what? It's all on the blue line and the way they shoot the puck. And it is hard and it is heavy, but it's about getting the screen in front, whether it's a flash screen.
He might have a step here. All alone. Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight, and when you're in tight, you run out of room, and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
And now he moves it quickly to Colton. Colorado's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. The Bolts get a hold of the puck undermanned. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. The man advantage expires and a tip of the cap to the penalty killers who come up big. Came up with the save on that play.
Part of being an elite athlete is recognizing the timing of when you get your opportunity. Pressure and embracing it is everything. Everyone in the building, the staff, your team knows how important that was, and it was a miss.
Moves it quickly over to McKinnon. Right on the doorstep. Here's a centering pass, and he denies that great opportunity there. Poked away. Lights him up into the boards.
Vasilevsky's an aggressive goaltender who knows how to get it done, but man, does he get caught out of position. But he's athletic, not as technical, but he finds a way to make that.
Scores! How about that for timing? Just when it looked like they were done, they've tied it up.
I don't know about you, James. I thought the game was over, but clearly it's not. They just found a way to get it done in the dying seconds. Oh, this is such a tough way to give up the lead. You think you have the game, and then you wind up giving it away because you can't protect the middle of the ice.
Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Middlestaff's won the draw, and it's broken up by a nice defensive use of the stick. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. The Bolts pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Well, there you go. The end of the third period. Regulation has been played out, and we still don't have an answer. We still don't know who's going to win this one. So buckle up, because overtime is coming up next. Puck is dropped. Both sides looking for that golden goal here. Handles the puck. Makes a move in front. And he's peeling off to regroup. He can end it here. Game on a stick. Scores! Your overtime winner. They end it. And a look at the overtime here. What a night.
That's a goal scorer's goal, James. I mean, he's got great moves, he's got great hands, and he finds his way to the back of the net. I mean, he has to manipulate the defender, pull him out of position, and he does yet again.
What a game, what an atmosphere, and they're not done just yet. Here they come back out onto the ice.
Oh, listen to it in here. I mean, it's electric. They just love what they saw on the ice, and they're getting a salute, a thank you, which has gone down as tradition for this team to be able to say, hey, fans, you've been there all the way.
Well, that brings a fun night of hockey to the end for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. She's Cheryl Pounder. We will see you next time at the rink.
I could find my way to you, even if I had my eyes closed. When I'm with you every time, I'm like, where did all the time go? Right from the second your hands were on me, it felt like Armageddon. Just you, me, and nobody else. Where did everybody go? Locked up, shut down, city is a ghost town. Empty streets, it's only you and me now. You got it, I want it, I like it, I like the way you kiss me like I'm the last man in the world. Skyfall, blood moon, hit me supersonic. Mayday, 1, 2, your temperature's atomic. You got it, I want it, I like it, I like the way you kiss me like I'm the last man in the world. It's like I'm looking at 7 million names on a headstone.
Hi, everybody. We're in Rocky Mountain.
California dream.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Winnipeg. Hard to believe it's been a decade since... Well, we've been waiting for this one all day long, and here we go. The Jets win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Colorado's gained possession along the boards. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Oh, he saved it! Oh, my goodness, what a stop!
Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
The Jets will play from the defensive zone. Fires it! An easy save by Georgiev. Quick pass to Drouin. Centering key. Takes the blast. Hellebuck's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff.
Rantanen's got that snipe zone ability, which is that wicked accuracy from shooting when the puck is nice and settled. Hellebuck's high compete level makes him solid in the crease. Let's see if one of these stars can give their team the upper hand in this matchup. Back to you now.
And that's intercepted by Morrissey. Winnipeg's in now. Referee's hand shoots high in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up. And he loses control here. Here's the official call. Manson's been nabbed for tripping. Our first look tonight at their power play unit.
First power play opportunity of the game, and also a chance to dictate pace if they can go ahead in this one.
And that's blocked. Scooped up along the wall by Toffoli. Puck picked up by Ehlers. Just an easy pad save made by Georgiev. The Avs will play it through the neutral zone. Takes a lot, but still hangs on. Let's get the call. Toffoli's hit not viewed positively in the eyes of the officials, and charging is the call. Winnipeg's got it in the defensive zone. The Jets moving ahead. Winnipeg's got it along the wall. That's not going to fool him. Quick feed to Nichushkin. Delayed penalty coming up here. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Jets have been served up, and we've got a fight.
Yeah, the physical engagement here has been off the charts, and the discipline has to maintain itself, but a good toe-to-toe fight sends a message.
And ding, ding, it's all over.
Yeah, the bell has rung, and he certainly got his done. The Jets have created a buzz in the building as everyone's standing on their feet, cheering their guy on in this fight.
Winnipeg's got another opportunity here on the man advantage. Drouin's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Oh, my goodness, that was the only thing that prevented that from going in.
Oh, that's so frustrating. Sometimes you just don't...
Scores! And look at that, they take the lead shorthanded.
Oh, they were so urgent on that PK, and they recognize an opportunity to attack. And, I mean, this is an added bonus, James, that can certainly turn the temperature of the game. What a finish.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Toffoli's back out onto the ice, and they will continue to play shorthanded here. A chance in the rush here. A pass. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. Driving right to the front. Oh, a clutch save.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Hammers one at the net. Winnipeg's penalty killers get a hold of it. The Avs man advantage comes to an end, and not the result they were looking for, giving up a shorty.
The big question here, James, is what are you going to do next? You gave up a shorty. You got to find a way to get back in the game. What I mean by that is you have to reset, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally, and get back on track.
And that caroms off a body in traffic. And the stick is best friend on that save right there. Tremendous Pressure here in the offensive end. And they finally stop the pressure as they get it out. Velarde's lugging the puck. Icing is the call. We're going to face up at the other end. Well, here's a little help from a friend.
I love that he jumps in here. Doesn't even give his star player an opportunity to get into this fight. You can't have him fighting and getting injured.
Oh, I know a lot of people love watching these, but hopefully nobody's hurt here, seriously.
Yeah, that's tough to watch, especially taking that last punch. It was decisive, and he went down hard. They make their way over to the penalty box, still chirping one another. You can see that it was testy out there, but they'll go back to the box, and they'll sit for 5.
Did they find his tooth? I don't know if they did, but nevertheless, both teams lining up for the face-off. Hammers it on net. Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
And as play continues, listen to these fans. They're starting to get loud and recognizing what we saw not long ago here, Cheryl.
Yeah, James, I mean, they're continuing to acknowledge the save he made earlier because they know the temperature of this game. And, hey, the fans are now in it. They're all on board, and guess what? The goaltender knows it.
Lekkonen's going to play it against the half wall. Takes the puck. The Jets get a hold of the puck in their own end. Back to the point it goes. Denied by Hellebuck. Takes the feed in a whole lot of trouble. And he slides it quickly to Scheifele. Sends it out in front. And that's intercepted. Well, there's the horn ending period number 1, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner. Both teams back on the ice are lined up, and period number 2 is about ready to go. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Hellebuck's performance was outstanding in the first 20 minutes. I mean, he got shelled. He's got to be exhausted, James. His team needs to pick it up in front of him if they want to stay in this game.
Here's a shot, and that goes off course off a body. Looks to pass it to Connor.
Hellebuck's last save is one that's going to be remembered for a while, James. It's going to be on the highlight reel. It's on one of mine now. I mean, he stole one there. It was...
There's a collision along the boards, and there's a whistle from the officials as the pane of glass is cracked.
Remember back in the day, James, the thunderous hit, and all of a sudden the glass would explode or shatter? Well, not anymore, and that's a good thing. So there's not as much cleanup. They just have to replace the pane.
We're still in the early stages of this period. 1-0 the score. Scheifele's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Broken out by Nichushkin. Trying to shake loose. He scores! Wow! The Avalanche have been pushing hard all night long, and they finally got that equalizer, Cheryl.
Yeah, they get rewarded for their hard work, and they've been physical as well, looking to close on their opponent quickly and counterattack. This is a fun one.
Now he takes it over the line. Oh, he got all of that against the boards. And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. Toffoli's swooping in on the attack. Gives him a jolt with that hit. Here's a short pass to Rantanen. Grabs the puck at center. Drills him. There's a firm collision. That knocks him off the puck. Denied by Hellebuck.
Nichushkin's back on the ice after serving that 5-minute major for fighting, and it's certainly appreciated to have a physical element to your game. You know his teammates certainly appreciate it, but man, you got to find a way to generate offense, and the only way you can is when you're on the ice.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. We are all tied up in this one. Off the face-off, they take the puck.
Great face-off win by the center. Now they can get out of their zone and get a change.
Moves it to Wood. Carries it in. All alone. Easy save by Hellebuck. Instead of covering up, he feeds it along. Into the middle. Scores! And they tuck it into the back of the net.
on there, James. I think they waved this off immediately. This goal is not going to count.
No time to think about that non-goal calls. We are ready to resume here. Winnipeg's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. The Avs get a hold of the puck in the open ice. He got all of that one. Icing being waved off here.
Well, that's great hustle and anticipation to be able to get to the hash marks first, James.
And out comes the extra attacker with the goaltender parked on the bench. The Avs have been penalized for unsportsmanlike conduct. The Jets once again send out their power play unit.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process and their skill sets.
Picked up along the boards by Monahan. Colorado's got the puck along the wall. To his teammate. He got all of that one. Denies him in close.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
They've got an on-man rush. Passes it over. Face-off loading, and it's a 5-on-3 man advantage here.
Two-player advantage, 5-on-3, so much room available. Sometimes you can get lulled along the perimeter and look for the perfect pass. Sometimes you just got to fire the puck.
Moves it to the middle, and that goes off a stick. Puck grab by Morrissey. Sends the feed in front. Off a stick, and they can't complete the play. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Duhaime. Has a chance in front. He scores! What an opportunity, and delivers!
When it's a tie game, all you want to do when you're on the PK is make sure it remains that way, and it's an effective kill, but it winds up going north. They break the tie. They get the shorthanded goal. That's an effective PK.
Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. The Jets win the draw here in the neutral zone. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Picked up along the wall by Morrissey. And the extended stick ends that one. Winnipeg's got a hold of it against the wall. The Jets certainly didn't get the result they wanted on that power play, giving up a shorthanded marker.
McKinnon's very hard to knock off the puck when he's carrying it in the zone. His unstoppable force zone ability is that strength and balance to stay with it, guys.
McKinnon's won the draw inside the neutral zone. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Tremendous hip check on the play. Taken along the wall by Lowry. Oh, what a little stick lift on the play. He comes up with the puck. Look at this. Driving to the net. Oh, tremendous save to shut down the rush there. Wow. Here we go. Goaltenders at the bench. They've got the extra attacker out with the delayed penalty. Let's see what the officials are calling.
Well, he takes another penalty, and now his team is compromised yet again. I expect he won't see the ice much more, James.
Winnipeg's taking possession in their own end. Feeds the puck to Iafallo. Fire it! Fire it! Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. Third period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice. A little 4-on-4 coming up here.
A few ways to play a 4-on-4. You can sit back or you can be very aggressive on the puck. But you have to make sure that you're aware as well. There's more ice out there for your opponent too.
Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Scores! Make it 3 in a row, and they're coming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in.
The Avs have certainly subscribed to the quantity theory offensively tonight. They lead it and have been busier in the offensive zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Dished on over to Taves. Picked off in the offensive end. And as he skates back out onto the ice, it's a brief power play. They'll have to go to work here. Shot! Scores! And that's 4 in a row, and they are rolling tonight.
Well, the whole bench is rolling. Why? Because they're all getting goals and apples. At the stats tonight, you can feel the energy as they're all standing up. They've got 4 in a row.
Hi, everybody. We're in the Mile High City. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. Welcome to Denver, the Mile High City, Avalanche country tonight. The officials there at center, and I think we are about to get this one underway. The get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Sends the pass over. McDavid's got it in the offensive zone. Great heads-up play with the stick by McCarr. Lekkonen's got it into offensive territory. Sends it in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Picks off the feed. Feeds it on over to Lekkonen. Quick pass to McDavid. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still no score in this one. Colorado's won the face-off deep in their own end. Trying to clear from the defensive zone. And look at the hustle here as they wave off the ices, Cheryl.
Intangible. That is the word this coach is looking for. The aggressive ability to get on that puck and negate icing.
The Avalanche have the puck in the defensive zone. Blocked him in the open ice.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Rocked him in the open ice. Sends a pass over. There's the whistle. We got an offside.
Draisaitl's effective because he distributes the puck so cleanly, guys. His tape-to-tape zone ability is what helps him set up his teammates for success.
Colton's won it. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. And the officials are going to say play on here.
Well, that's some great speed to be able to catch up to the puck and keep that play alive.
Moves it quickly over to Fogle. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. Girard's taking it from his own end. Quick feed to Duhaime. Getting a little physical there with that collision. Oh, what a hit check. He got all of that. Knocked away. Slides the puck across to Fogle. Tees him up. Oh, stopped it. What a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
Wood's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. On the attack along the boards. Here's a chance. Oh, denies him with the paddle save. Here comes the official's call. The Oilers are going to be shorthanded, tripping the call.
McDavid's foot speed can make him dangerous, and that's his real zone ability. McKinnon's unstoppable force zone ability is his strength and balance when skating with the puck. He rarely gives it up when getting jostled by defenders. Those are two players I know I'm going to be keeping an eye on tonight. Let's see if one of them can give their team the upper hand. Guys, back to you.
We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. Ekholm's ill intentions have resulted in a charging penalty. What an opportunity here for the man advantage unit. It's a 5-on-3 with plenty of time to work.
In a 5-on-3, you have advantages all over the ice in the offensive zone, but you still can move. You can move and isolate players. When you do this, you create movement, more opportunity. That's exactly what you have to do.
Colorado's got the puck near the back end. And the pass is redirected. Here's a chance. Tremendous stop by Skinner. They are stops, and they put the power in power play.
When we have a look at it, James, it looks like it's redirected, and that's just beautiful timing and get the hands away from the body, be able to get it to go the opposite direction of the goaltender.
Puck scooped up by Ceci. Good read with the stick to break that up. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Into the corner, he takes the pass. Knocks it away with the stick. Rantanen's got the puck along the wing.
Ekholm's
stages of this opening frame. What a period.
Yeah, an incredible period. They had momentum, and they really held possession in the play. They worked hard on the puck and to be supportive off the puck. And it's the reason why they generated opportunities, James. They just need to come out with that same fire in the second.
Trying to engage a little physicality here. The Oilers gain possession along the wall. Hard hit frees up the puck. Colorado's across the blue line. The Oilers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Shot! There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around. A chance for both teams to refuel. They're back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Colorado's had a great start. You really can't ask for more than that. The coaches will be real happy. They bought into the game plan, and they found ways to get pucks to net.
Oh, relentless pressure, and they come up with the turnover. Moves it over to Hyman. Receives the pass. Scores!
Dialed in on that one, James. He's fallen to the ice and still shows his skill set and his puck pursuit as he's able to get a shot off while he's falling. And he executes, and everyone is going nuts. They know what he just did. That's an effort play.
Shot, that's tipped. Nice save by the goaltender to get a pad on that. Oh, denied on the play. Whoa!
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
And here's the pass to McDavid. And now it's grabbed by Hyman. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Great reach with the poke check by Nurse. The Oilers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Here's a short pass to Draisaitl. Great poke check on the reach. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Edmonton's trailing by 1. The Oilers will go to work here in the offensive zone.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck. Leads to an opportunity.
Moves it to Nurse. Takes the feed. Slides it back to the blue line. Intercepted the pass. The Avs get a hold of it. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Knocked away by Fogle. Now a quick pass to Kulak. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Rantanen. Quick pass to Nichushkin. Edmonton's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Kulak. And he slides it quickly to Henrique. To the front! And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Johnson. Rocks him on the play. Edmonton's got a hold of it along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Perry. Uses the force on that hit. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. And now he angles it across to Henrique. Sends the puck across. Scores! And we are back to even.
Yeah, tie game now, James. I really like the energy that they've showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they've just created and doing something with it.
The Avs take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Colorado's got the puck against the half wall. There's a chance in front. He scores! What a play!
Great placement, but he had to get the one-timer off quickly, James, because he didn't have much time and space in that net front area. You know that they're going to close quickly on you when you find that that puck comes across.
Nice job tying up his opponent. And it's a quick pass to Bouchard. Knocked away in the offensive zone. Slides it diagonally to Duhane. Oh, he'll feel that one. Taken by Ekholm. McDavid's caught with the stick, and the officials are signaling for a hooking penalty. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice.
Well, tough timing to take a penalty at the end of a period. You want to make sure that you can reset and regroup, but first things first, you got to kill the penalty.
Takes the feed at the point. Sends the feed in front. He scores! What an opportunity, and delivers! Edmonton's offensive pressure has resulted in an equalizer here tonight.
As an athlete, you always know the end of the period is critical time, and you want to maintain pressure. You want to gain momentum heading into the third. That goal did just that.
There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up.
Which one of your team players has the hardest shot? Who do you think is the fastest skater? We'll answer all of those questions in our skills competition. For tickets to one of the most exciting competitions this season, check our website out or call us here at the stadium.
Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. It's been a throwback to 80s hockey here, and we are underway here in the third. The Avs have it in the offensive zone. Breaks up the play with a poke check. Parise's working it around in the corner. Tries to get it over to Nugent-Hopkins. Quick feed to Hyman. The Avalanche have the puck in their own zone. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Here he is with the backhander. And a solid save there as we play on.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
And offside, we'll get a reset here. Lots of time left in this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. McDavid's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. The Oilers take it along the wall. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Takes a book, but hangs on to the puck. Edmonton's looking to break out. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Colorado's working the transition through the middle of the ice. And that's knocked away by Ekholm. Takes a shot, and that goes off a body. Moves it quickly over to Hyman. Drives to the sweet spot. Oh, and he makes the save, just not enough to keep it out. Here's a short pass to Ceci, and that goes wide. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. And that's broken up by Ekholm. Let's move to the middle, and that's intercepted. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Intercepts it at center. On man rush. Drives to the crease. Play is whistled dead as the puck goes up and over. More than half the frame has been played here. We got a tie game. Draisaitl's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Here's a rocket of a shot. Came up with a nice save. Slides it over with pace to Manson. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Official signals to the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Moves it to Duhane. With the puck inside the defensive zone. And that's picked up by Wood. Big stop right there. And he can't hang on after that hit. Feeds it to Nurse. And the puck skips away after a nice defensive deflection. Kane's got it along the wing. From one-point man to another. Rips it. Denies him on the play. Gets it over to Wood. Lays the body into that play. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. All right, well, we got a breather in action. Let's check in with our own Carlin Bain at ringside.
McDavid's been noticeable tonight, guys. In particular, with how he finished his chances. I'm giving him the edge here.
The Avs played along the boards. The Oilers move the puck in the defensive zone. Trying to get back on the attack now. Inside of the final minute here in the third. And that's knocked away. Puck picked up by McDavid. Here's a chance in front. Scores! What a finish on the play! Edmonton's been locked up in a dogfight all evening long, but look at this. They pushed through and found that go-ahead goal here in period number 3.
Well, I think they continue the scrappy dogfight. Don't get in the mindset to sit back. If you sit back and you allow entry into your zone, guess what? You're playing defense. Get on the hunt. Get on the prowl. Stay on the puck, and you'll win this game.
Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Edmonton's got the puck. Feeds it over to McDavid. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Quick pass to Rantanen. He grabs the puck here at the point. The Oilers will take it behind the net. Oh, what a chance, but a good defensive effort stops it.
Yeah, and if you're going to try this move, you have to be spatially aware, in particular below the goal line when you don't have much room and unable to finish it off because the defender closes quickly.
Final horn.